What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. As you guys can see up on the screen, today I want to talk a little bit about Sofi Technologies Incorporated. This is ticker symbol SOFI for those of you who are maybe not as familiar with this stock or with this company. And today was obviously not a great day for Sofi. They were down 5.11%. They opened in the red, down pretty significantly. And as the day went on, just kind of tanked, finishing at $6.13. I don't know. We're sitting at $6.14 right now. I don't think the market's closed just yet. I don't know. With all the time zone stuff, it's already... I can never keep track of exactly what time the market closes. I think it closes in maybe like half an hour. But right now we're sitting at 6.14, which is not great. We look at the market in general, a lot of red. Dow Jones down 0.75%. S&P down a little over 1%. NASDAQ down almost 2%. And the Russell down about 0.5% as well. So obviously there was red all over the market. Not necessarily anything specific to Sofi that has it down, but significantly underperforming all the major indices, which is obviously not great when the biggest indices down not even 2% and you're down 5%. Could be a little bit of a worrying sign, could be a little bit of a worrying trend, but there is still plenty of talk of news and stuff going on to talk about for Sofi, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So first piece of news is that apparently, according to this NBCnews.com article, student loan servicers have been told to not contact borrowers as the payment pause deadline nears. And we can get into this article. It says student loan servicers told not to contact borrowers as payment pause deadline nears. President Joe Biden in April extended a pause on repayments to August 31st. It's now July 26th. We're getting closer and closer. Within the last couple of weeks, they were told to not reach out to people. So I'm sure this has people wondering if the deadline is going to get pushed back even further, which obviously is not a great sign for Sofi because it's going to lead to more uncertainty as we don't get like a finalized answer from the White House of like, hey, how far is this thing going to get pushed back? When is it going to get pushed back? Is there going to be any student loan forgiveness or whatever the heck is going on? So could be some bad news for Sofi that student loans could get pushed back, the repayments further into 2022, if not into 2023. But at least some of the good news is, as far as Sofi's expectations and their guidance and all that stuff, they themselves have projections in place and have been trying to prepare their shareholders for if student loans don't come back at any time in 2022 and don't get, start getting paid back until 2023. So none of their calculations, none of their estimates, none of anything for 2022 involves student loan repayment. So if we do get some news that, hey, it'll be coming back late 2022, or if it even comes back, September 1st, that'll just be icing on the cake for Sofi because they are prepared and ready to go for if this keeps getting pushed back and keeps getting pushed back. But yeah, top comment here says it pretty much. Student loan moratorium likely to be extended because apparently the White House is telling, student loan servicers not to contact borrowers anytime soon. And like I said, we're still a little bit over a month away from August 31st, but that seems like that is a plan. So some people will panic. Some people will be worried about that, whatever. All in all, until we hear the full story, I don't want to make too much of it because, again, Sofi has already prepared for it to get pushed back again. It just depends what the White House is going to say. And I know it's going to frustrate Sofi because they want a definitive answer. They want answers. Shareholders want answers. Everyone wants answers. But yeah, the president, the White House, everybody involved hasn't given them an answer to this point, which is pretty crazy. I think everyone hopes we get a final decision on this. But next up, we had this meme talking about that, hey, guy at the party standing in the corner, he's chilling. He's saying, hey, they have no idea that Sofi has now raised APY twice in the last 30 days. And if you thought the student loan stuff was negative news, this is definitely positive news. This is very, very exciting. The biggest thing that Sofi has going for them is the APY. They are offering industry-leading rates on checking accounts. And if you have direct deposit set up into your checking account, you are getting even better rates. And as interest rates have been rising, which obviously, the Fed has been raising stuff up throughout all of 2022. It's been a story. Everybody knows about it. Everybody's talking about it. Sofi has been raising their rates as well. And that is awesome. And that is definitely a way to bring in new users and to keep your already existing users very, very happy. And they must be seeing good results with it because, again, they keep bumping this thing up. They keep raising and raising and raising rates, which is very, very exciting. No comments on this one yet, but we do have this as well. APY increased to 1.8%. Is this happening for anyone else? And does this potentially imply good earnings coming up? I don't think it necessarily implies good earnings coming up. I just think it implies the expectation of the Fed to keep raising rates and also the I mean, yeah, I'm sure they have been seeing positive results from raising these things. So they see, hey, it's working. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We want this to be something we can, shout to the world that we are the industry leaders. This is one of the many things that sets us apart, but this is something that sets us apart right now. Take a chance. Yeah, we're not one of the big names out there, but we are offering great value. We're offering a great service. So, hey, you can go get 0.02% APY with somebody else, or you can come get 1.8% APY with us. It also gets them on board for direct deposit, which is going to increase their holdings, all that stuff. It's a home run. I love that SoFi is doing it as, somebody that finds the stock interesting. It's awesome, but also as somebody who is likely to take advantage of some of these rates and stuff as well. I think it's really, really awesome. And I just hope it pushes the competition. If SoFi is raising rates, hopefully we get other companies to be raising rates, because obviously interest rates on savings accounts, let alone checking accounts, have been disgustingly abysmal over the past couple of years. So I think this is a really, really cool thing. And I think even if you don't have direct deposit, I still think the rates are up to 0.9% or something like that, which is still insane when you look at the competition. So really, really cool thing for SoFi there. SoFi leads fintech by increasing APY again, new 1.8%. Again, they raised it June 28th to 1.5%, and now less than 30 days later, they are up to 1.8%, which is really, really awesome. And without warning, it's always surprise news. It's news coming out of nowhere, but still, the stock is obviously not doing so well today, but I think this is definitely good news. People talking about the moat and Galileo added more today. I'm just curious, what moat are we trying / getting from Galileo? How does Technesis add to this? Top comment here talking about vertical integration with banking services, payment processing, and single core software stack. Consumer banking is not the only goal. Each of these services can be sold to other companies, even to competitors, because yes, they are competition and that sucks, but if they do well, then SoFi still does well, and that gives them a competitive edge and competitive advantage, financially. Even to competitors individually or bundled. Bringing this all in-house also allows for faster iteration improvement, at least in theory. So yeah, that's what's going on there. We also have Biden's education department is delaying the release of a student loan repayment plan intended to lower your monthly bills. The education department is delaying the release of a new income-driven repayment plan for student loans. A spokesperson told Insider that the proposal will be in a separate package and unveiled at a later date. Advocates are concerned this is pushing back needed reforms to plans for low-income borrowers. And yeah, I mean, yes, it sucks. And for people who are low income, or people who are, feeling pressured about their student loans, or they're worried that they're not going to be able to repay back the stuff, all that stuff, that sucks. But again, could this just be another sign that the student loan moratorium is going to get pushed back even further? So that's why they're delaying or pushing it back. Yeah, maybe. It also could just be another sign that, yeah, there's a lot of miscommunication, people with all different kinds of ideas pushing things in different directions, people not being able to agree on what's right, and promising things and not following through and wanting to go different directions. I don't know. The whole situation has been an absolute disaster since the pandemic started. I think it's made probably Biden and the administration look a little silly, and I don't know. It's pissed a lot of people off. People are really, really annoyed. Hopefully this thing getting delayed doesn't affect too many people. Hopefully we just see the moratorium pushed back, I guess. And yeah, we'll have to go from there. But yeah, this does seem like something, another weird thing coming out in the student loan situation, which obviously directly impacts SoFi. And then also, this was 4 days ago, but I don't think I've ever talked about it on the channel yet so far. SoFi Pay in 4. SoFi's new Buy Now, Pay Later feature is nearing launch and will be branded Pay in 4. They're preparing to launch a Buy Now, Pay Later within SoFi checking and savings accounts. The BNPL feature will be named Pay in 4 and plans to offer short-term 0% APR loans to eligible members, which is pretty interesting because, Buy Now, Pay Later, it's stupid. I don't really think I would ever use it. I don't really think most people probably should use it, or most people do use it or whatever, but it's really popular right now, and different places are checking it out. Amazon, some other major retailers, and from what I've heard and seen from other people, they're saying it's pretty successful and it's pretty popular and it's pretty widely used. So again, if you want to be the one-stop shop for all things finance, you want to be the fintech AWS, then you got to have everything. You got to do everything. Not only do you need to do everything well, but first step is offering all the different services. So yeah, if you want to have a bunch of different services to be able to bring users in and have them use 5, 6, 7 of your products, features, whatever, having Buy Now, Pay Later seems like an absolute slam dunk, and seems like something that needs to be going on. And yeah, for the company, it's probably going to be good. They're probably going to make a lot of money off it. So I think that is a good idea. If BNPL is hot right now, get involved in some BNPL. But that's pretty much everybody's video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about SOFI. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.